what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to Scent of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance video. Today, what I wanted to take a look at is 3 awesome leather fragrances for men. Fragrances that are strong, they're bold, and we're gonna use 3 different types. You know, one kind of less expensive one that is pretty easy to get, one that's a little bit harder to find, vintage, discontinued, and then one that's really on the high-end designer slash, almost crossing over into the niche realm. And I wanted to talk about those with you guys today. So before we jump into the video, if it's your first time here, just go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy the type of videos that I create. If you have an Instagram, go check out the Scents of South Jersey Instagram page for news and updates on the channel, photos of fragrances from my collection, scent of the day post, and news and updates on when the next video is going to drop. And also it's a way to contact me. Also, guys, again, make sure to check out my Mercari page. The link for that is in the description below if you're interested in purchasing any sort of fragrances that you've seen on my channel. I just posted a lot of new things on there. Again, there's stuff that I have, rare things, a lot of stuff, for example, bottles of Good Life by Davidoff. Things I'm just not wearing, things I've enjoyed, things I've reviewed. I'm just trying to offload it to make room for new things, to make new videos, and I'd rather, again, somebody else enjoy that. And of course, the Aurelius Apparel fitness shirts and the Masudo button downs, the links for those are also in the description. But let's jump into this video and check out these 3 awesome leather fragrances. Okay, so the first fragrance, we're gonna start with the less expensive one, and this is from the house of Cerruti. And I'm not exactly sure what year this came out, but I know it's pretty recent, in terms of things that I usually review. And it's Cerruti 1881 Signature for Men. You can take a look at the box there. It's all black, pretty simple box. The same type of thing, just different colors. The bottle here, the juice though, is dark. Look at that. It's either a dark brown, really dark amber, or black, and this is like a matte black finish. And it says Signature there, you can see. Pretty cool bottle. And I've used a little bit of it, and the cap, it fits on snug. Let's spray some here on actually use some old business cards that I don't need anymore from offices. So let's see here. Good distribution on that, good sprayer. Again, this is gonna be completely different than the original Cerruti 1881. That one I love. This one is, what it reminds me a lot of is almost like a mix of Philip Plein, No Limits, and maybe a little bit of Valentino Uomo Intense. It's very leather, it's strong, it's bold, it's an aggressive scent, but it's inexpensive, smells good, and especially for the price, if you're looking for an awesome winter or cool weather leather scent, but you don't want to spend a ton of money. I love the brand. There's so many good flankers. Some are okay. This is one of the ones that I find more interesting. I mean, I may not wear it a lot, and look at that. It's more of like a burgundy juice color there, you can see. But it is one that, now that it's gotten cooler, I wanted to make sure I break out. And I haven't talked about it, and neither does anybody else, too. So that's the cool thing. So Cerruti 1881 Signature for Men is a great leather fragrance. Again, think those types of fragrances in the realm of Philip Plein, No Limits, or, a Valentino Uomo Intense. Not as much on the iris, but definitely a strong leather scent in there. Okay, the next fragrance I wanted to talk about, let's jump into the discontinued one. This one is an Italian fragrance. It's probably, I wish I've done a full review on it. I've talked about it a few times, and it's long overdue for a full review. So if you want one, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely go ahead and make that a priority. But it's Fendi Uomo, and this is from I think the late 80s. This is a really just classy, almost more of an elegant, classy, status gentleman type of fragrance. It's not loud or in your face, but it's a great performer at the same time. I'm gonna spray some on here. Also a good sprayer. It's like a mix of the Dior. It has a little bit of that, but it's a little bit more rugged, a little bit more, it's less on the unisex, more so definitely for men, but it still has a classiness about it to where it's like a gentleman's fragrance, if that makes sense too. But the leather comes out later on and the dry down, once the spiciness goes away, sort of a spicy top, a little bit of an iris, and then the leather comes out. And this is a great date night, great cool weather scent. Something that I, really reserve at this point for more special occasions. If I have a decent amount, but I'm also selling one bottle of it too because, this is my first one and I haven't finished it, and I've had it for a while, and I have a whole other one of these as well. But there's a gift set on my Mercari page if you're interested. Either way, this one is so awesome, and it's just a really grown-up scent, dressed up. This is something I would want to wear, you know, if I'm going out, I'm showing out, I want to show off, have like a really nice scent on, something that not anybody else is wearing, that's going to be leather forward and absolutely masculine, classic style as well too. Okay, before we jump into the final fragrance, I did not get to show you guys the box for Fendi Uomo. I think that's such a cool one. Just the color scheme, the black and the gold yellow. You know, I don't own many other Fendi. I think this is the only one I do own actually. So if there's any other good ones for men, let me know. But this one is my favorite and is a high quality fragrance. But anyway, the last fragrance on this list is from the house of Tom Ford. You guys already know what it is. I'm sure it is Tuscan leather. This is among one of the most realistic smelling fragrances. I think, you know, with Tom Ford, especially the private blend line, it borders on niche, really high-end designer. You know, it's right up there with the best of them. But it really does smell like a really high-end leather product. It's extremely potent, long-lasting, very classy. Sprayer's not as great as the other ones, I will say, but it's like there's a little bit of, somebody said a raspberry note, I've been told. There's a slight fruitiness in there, and it's got a little bit of a harsher fuel opening, not as much as the Intense, which is like 10 octane. This is going to be around like a 5 to 6 in terms of that opening, but the leather comes out, and they even have a body spray. It smells really good. It'll leave a scent trail. It's a classy scent, signature scent, but again, geared towards the cooler weather, geared towards going out dressed up. This is the type of fragrances. I think leather fragrances in general, especially really good ones, are going to be ones that you want to maybe withhold for, you know, a date night or a special occasion, holiday, that type of thing. And making it every day may be a little bit overwhelming, but hey, you can wear whatever you want. This one though is so high quality. I absolutely love Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. Okay guys, that's a quick video from me. I just wanted to highlight some of my favorite leather fragrances for men. Please let me know in the comments section what you think of my picks. Do you have any other leather fragrances that you absolutely love? If I had it with me in my possession, I left it at my girlfriend's house, parents' house over Christmas, Sicilian leather, that would have 100% been in this video. That is a fantastic scent and one of the newest of the additions here that I have. But let me know in the comments section what's your favorite leather fragrance. You guys know I always appreciate all of the interaction. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. Check out the Instagram page, check out the link to the Mercari page, and of course, the Aurelius apparel and Masudo shirts. Those links are in there as well too if you're interested in those. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.